Ah, a glorious evening. A spectacle. Look at all of you. Little cogs waiting for the machine to turn. Waiting for the next lie. The next flimsy promise to give your dreary little lives meaning. You see, the calendar is rolling over a new year, 2026. And what does that mean? A fresh start? A chance to believe again? Oh, please! That's comedy gold. And trust me, I know comedy. No, my friends. This year, my resolution isn't about losing weight or calling my mother. Mine is a simple, beautiful, devastating declaration. These civilized people, the kind that cuts through all the noise like a razor blade through a silk curtain. TREST and 100% for Q's. And here's the joke of it all. I'm going to tell you exactly why. You see, the first pillar of my glorious 2026 philosophy, the foundation upon which my entire magnificent year of controlled demolition will rest, is the beautiful, purifying concept of zero trust. And when I say zero, I don't mean a little bit of doubt, a healthy skepticism, or a cautious assessment. No. I mean the kind of absolute, crystalline void where the very notion of reliable human connection has been blasted into dust. It's not pessimism, it's clarity. It's removing the rose-tinted, idiotic spectacles you all insist on wearing. Trust! What a laugh! It's the grease that makes your whole boring. Predictable society run, isn't it? These civilized people. It's the silent agreement that the other lemming won't push you off the cliff. People, you build your entire lives on these flimsy, gossamer threads. I promised he'd pay me back. I trust the bang won't steal my pitiful shillings. The government surely has our best interests at heart. It's a marvelous delusion. It's the most effective sleeping pill ever invented. And I, my friends, refuse to sleep. Trust is nothing more than calculated vulnerability. It's handing someone a knife and hoping they aim for the fruit bowl and not your kidney. And why do you do it? Because it's easier. It's mentally exhausting to check every lock, verify every receipt, and doubt every smile. But that exhaustion is the price of genuine freedom. When you trust, you're outsourcing your safety, your judgment, your very survival to a species that can't even decide what color socks to wear without a focus group. And they call me mad. Think about the sweet, delicious security that comes with expecting the worst. Every meeting is a sting operation. Every compliment is bait. Every moment of silence is a quiet sharpening of a hidden blade. When you operate at zero trust, you remove the element of betrayal, the shock, the heartbreak, the messy emotional aftermath that gums up your gears. The betrayal is no longer a surprise. It's a scheduled event. It's factored into the budget. When the double cross comes, you don't gasp. You just adjust your plan and offer a polite, satisfied sneer because you knew it all along. The expectation of perfidy is the ultimate defense mechanism. It means you are always armed, always alert, and always ready to turn the tables before they can even reach for the pepper shaker. Furthermore, zero trust breeds self-reliance, which is the most intoxicating drug of all. Why bother waiting for someone else to open a door when you can just blow the hinges off yourself? Why rely on a partner's shaky execution when your own manic, focused precision is available 24/7? It means your failures are yours, beautifully, purely, and instructively yours. And your victories, they are unshared, untainted. They don't have to be split into messy little pieces of gratitude and obligation. It's pure, unadulterated ego. That's what zero trust buys you, the complete and utter ownership of your own chaos. These civilized people, it means I am always prepared to be my own worst friend and my best enemy. Because frankly, everyone else is too busy trying to keep their own fragile lies from crumbling to be of any genuine use. The net is gone, and the fall! Oh, the fall is the fun part! Ah, the counterbalance! The glorious, humming engine that gives that delightful trust, void its true power. We strip away all reliance on others with our zero trust. And then we fill that beautiful vacuum with an absolute diamond, hard concentration, 100% focus, people. And let me tell you, this isn't the gentle focus of a monk meditating on a flower. This is the laser, like focus of a predator sighting its prey. People, the kind of fixation that makes the rest of the universe simply dissolve. You all talk about focus in such mundane, dreary ways. Well, I need to focus on my budget. I must focus on meeting this deadline. Pathetic! That's just obedience! That's just servitude to someone else's miserable little plan. My 100% focus is something altogether more pure, more selfish, and ultimately more powerful. It's the ability to select one magnificent, all-consuming goal, beat a spectacular bank heist, a truly unique piece of performance art involving a chemical factory, civilized people, or simply watching the faces of the self-righteous crack, and then seeing nothing else. It means the world becomes a blur of irrelevant chatter. Every whiny complaint from a loved one, every nagging financial obligation, every tiresome, moralizing sermon from some dude, gooder becomes exactly what it is, noise. Just static on the radio of my glorious ambition. You tune them out. You refuse to acknowledge their existence because they do not serve the singular people. Beautiful purpose glowing brightly in your mind. It is the ultimate rejection of compromise. Think of the energy you waste. You scatter your pitiful little attention, spans across a dozen different, meaningless commitments. You worry about reputation. You worry about propriety. You worry about consequences. But when you are 100% focused on, say, proving that all sane men are only one bad day away from being exactly like me, all those other worries become laughably small. A debt collector. Who cares? They don't matter to the experiment. A sudden romantic entanglement. An unwelcome distraction. Get out of the way. I have work to do. This kind of focus gives you immunity. It grants you the power to ignore reality itself, or at least the consensus reality manufactured by the masses. When your focus is absolute, the impossible becomes simply the unattempted. You don't fail because you were distracted by self-doubt or pulled away by a sense of duty. You only stop when the goal is achieved. It turns every obstacle into a target. Every challenge into a delightful new piece of the puzzle. It's the difference between a pinball bouncing aimlessly off bumpers and a bullet traveling one direction with terrifying velocity until it hits its mark. And I, my friends, am the bullet. This is the single unstoppable drumbeat. This is the magnificent, glorious chaos, my chaos. Fully realized and completely, wonderfully, selfishly focused. Absorbed, the mantra of the mediocre. Teamwork. It rolls off your tongues with such sickening reverence. It's supposed to sound collaborative, empowering, effective. But what is it really? Strip away the motivational posters and the cheap pizza parties. Bull and teamwork is revealed for the pathetic, debilitating compromise that it is. It's the great lie of your civilized little world. When you engage in teamwork, you are willfully shackling your glorious, singular ambition to the lowest common denominator. You are placing your fate, your brilliant plan, and your desired outcome into the hands of others. People whose competence is always questionable, whose honesty is always conditional, and whose sanity is, let's be honest, fragile at best. It's a recipe for catastrophic, inevitable failure, simply seasoned with the mild disappointment of shared blame. I ask you, how often has your magnificent vision been blurred, dulled, and ultimately ruined because you had to get consensus? How often have you been slowed down to accommodate the slowest runner, the dullest mind, people, or the one pathetic soul who insists on adding feelings to a purely surgical operation? Too often, people. Teamwork means waiting for permission. Teamwork means diluting your perfect poison with their weak tea. My goals, my precious, beautiful little acts of chaos, are non-negotiable. They are not up for democratic vote in the break room. They are to be executed with ruthless, focused efficiency. In 2026, the only organizational chart I recognize is a straight line, and I am at both ends of it. The team is a party of one, me. I am the architect sketching the blueprint of the ultimate joke. I am the builder gathering the necessary explosives. I am the demolition crew pushing the shiny red button. And crucially, I am the critic, ensuring that the resulting rubble is nothing short of artistic perfection. This solo approach is the only way to achieve true control, and control, my darlings, civilized people, is the only thing that separates the truly free from perpetually enslaved. When you have zero trust in anyone else, the prerequisite, remember, you assume full responsibility. There are no excuses. There are no scapegoats. The only failure that matters is the one you bring upon yourself. And that is a failure you can learn from, dissect, and turn into the fuel for the next, even bigger explosion. The stakes are entirely personal, and therefore, they are the only stakes that truly matter. My actions are not diluted by your fragile consensus, because your consensus is worthless. The only team player I need is the voice in my own magnificent head, that beautiful people, whispering strategist who knows exactly how high to pile the dynamite and exactly where to place the match. It is singular purpose unburdened by the messy, unreliable weight of human collaboration. It is pure, glorious, unstoppable solipsism, clarity. Oh, the sweet, magnificent reward for embracing the void of trust. It's the intellectual equivalent of flushing the system. You see, all that trust, all that hope, that gooey, sentimental attachment you carry around, it's nothing but emotional sludge. It's baggage. It's the heavy, useless junk that weighs down your mind and makes your thinking slow, hesitant, and tragically human. When you finally jettison that trust, when you accept that everyone is fundamentally unreliable and motivated only by their own flimsy self-interest, people, the whole messy business of human motivation simplifies beautifully. It's like removing all the unnecessary variables from an equation. No more trying to read between the lines. No more agonizing over whether that smile is genuine or if that apology is sincere. Who cares? It doesn't matter. You assume the worst and you proceed from there. This isn't cynicism. Well, it's efficient processing. If someone offers you a hand, pull. You don't waste time pondering their hidden kindness. You assume they're looking for a leverage point, and you plan your counter move. If a system promises stability, you don't trust the promise. You anticipate the inevitable collapse and prepare your escape route. The need to decipher the sincerity in a pair of dull, shifty eyes. Gone. All those complicated, contradictory motives you try to untangle. The love, the fear, the guilt, they vanish into the noise. All that's left is pure, simple action and reaction, and a world defined by untrusting, focused logic. Think of the precious time saved. No more exhausting efforts to discern a true motive. You take everything at face value, which is to say, you immediately assume the face is a mask. The motive is selfish, and the offer is a trap. This assumption isn't limiting, it's liberating. It provides a clean, hard, non-negotiable basis for all your decisions. It sharpens your mind to a deadly point. These civilized people, allowing you to move through the world with the precision of a scalpel rather than the clumsy swing of a sledgehammer. This clarity also brings with it the most beautiful kind of isolation. When you don't rely on or trust anyone, the nagging sound of the world's expectations, judgments, and complaints finally, wonderfully shuts up. You are insulated. You are alone in the best possible way, with only the focused, brilliant echo of your own thoughts to guide you. It is the sound of absolute stillness before the catastrophic eruption. These civilized people, it is the sound of the world finally making sense because you have stopped trying to force it. To be something it fundamentally isn't. People trustworthy. It's the clean, deadly logic of a beautifully simple mechanism. And once you have it, you realize you never needed those messy, unreliable people cluttering up your magnificent design anyway. And so we arrive, the magnificent culmination of our philosophy. The glorious payload delivered by the double helix of zero trust and 100% focus. The reward, my friends, is not money, not power, and certainly not some pitiful, tear-stained gratitude. The reward is pure, unadulterated personal anarchy. Now, don't confuse this with simple juvenile delinquency. Anyone, any fool with a can of spray paint and a poor upbringing can break a window or ignore a traffic light. That's just noise. My personal anarchy is an art form, people. It's the philosophical recognition that if you trust no one, and if you are focused entirely on your own exquisite, chaotic design, then the entire people, cumbersome structure of society's rules and expectations simply ceases to apply to you. The rules are only as strong as the collective belief that they must be followed. And when I believe in nothing but my own fun, well, those rules become as fragile as the glass I just shattered. People, these civilizing that the only rule that matters is the one you spontaneously invent 5 seconds before the action. And then, just for the exquisite joy of it, you invent another, contradictory rule 5 seconds after. This is true freedom. It's not about being against something, people. It's about being entirely for yourself and the beautiful, terrifying unpredictability of the moment. People. With the shackles of trust removed, I am fundamentally free from the expectations of others. You can't betray someone you don't rely on. You can't disappoint someone you never sought to please. These civilized people, all those tiny, suffocating social contracts, the obligation to be nice, the duty to be consistent, the pressure to be productive, they dissolve like cotton candy in the rain. And when you are driven solely by 100% focus, your motives are clear, pure, and utterly selfish. The exquisite fun of your own designs becomes the only law. Whether that design involves a complicated series of explosions or a deeply unsettling theatrical prank, the motive is its own justification. 2026 is not a year for rebuilding your miserable little lives. It's not about healing your pathetic little wounds. Rebuilding implies a respect for the original structure, and healing implies a desire to return to a state of boring, predictable health. No, this year is about tearing down the pathetic little sandcastles of your morality, your connections, and your consensus reality. It's an exercise in sublime destruction. It's celebrating the terrifying, glorious fact that no one is watching your back, and that is the moment you become truly free. Because in that isolation, in that lack of support, lies the opportunity to do the most magnificent, focused, and utterly selfish thing you can possibly imagine, people. The ultimate joke is realizing you never needed anyone but the voice in your own magnificent head to begin with. Welcome to my year! The year of me!